Thank you so much for coming in. So, tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, first and foremost, thank you very much for the hospitality. It's been a great day and a lot of fun sitting down and chatting in more detail after multiple phone conversations with you and Corinne, and really fun and dynamic to meet all the members of the team, and really appreciate sitting in on the investment committee meeting, and this was great. So, my interest in Hearthfire and coming down, obviously, other than to make sure this place is real, appears to be real. Looking at new opportunities, whether that's as a passive investor, whether to learn more about an industry that I know little about, and possibly redeploy some of my knowledge and skill set and figure out what my next chapter is. So,
What is your background?
So I started my career in commodity trading. I traded for a couple of Wall Street banks and oil and energy products. And after about 15 years of that, pivoted into renewable energy. Did a lot of business development work and a lot of origination in liquid biofuels and biogas, renewable hydrogen, and quickly growing space. But as I found after about spending 13, 14 years, very closely tied to policy. It's not a free market. So, and that cuts both ways. I think it creates opportunities, but, depending on how policies ebb and flow, it either incentivizes industry, or oftentimes industry goes completely dead, waiting for the next tax credit or what have you. And, truthfully, it's, while everybody wants to save the world, I think a lot of the incentives in the policy in place are tough to map out a long-term career path.
So Boris came visit us from Connecticut to check out Hearthfire, do a little due diligence and considering an investment. Tell us about how did you spend the day?
That was wonderful. I mean, I think certainly from my initial conversations with Corinne to chatting with you on the phone later on, I mean, it's evident to me that you guys have tremendous domain expertise and knowing the ins and outs of the market, knowing and having a strategy as opposed to chasing every deal. And, that became very evident. And from my conversations with you, from my conversations with Jeff, from sitting in on the investment committee meeting, I mean, everything undergoes very close scrutiny. And, I think having the principal's skin in the game means a lot to me. And, I think I'm super excited being involved in the Whitehall deal, super excited to learn more about the industry, and hopefully first of multiple deals with you guys.
Appreciate that. So you've obviously in your experience and being in the investment world have done a lot of due diligence in a lot of companies. What was it that you were looking for to get out of this meeting? Obviously you met the people. What does the due diligence look like for you?
I think understanding more about the process and getting a little bit of a peek under the hood, and knowing that there are folks on the ground here, on the origination side, on the operation side, on the construction side, on the financing side. I think it appears that the process is a very thorough one, and it doesn't appear as though there are many stones left unturned in deciding on making the investment decision.
Yeah. So when we as we've been growing, and as we talked about, I'm a product guy with my background in technology. I'm a builder, right? Sure. I always tell people I'd much rather be in a closet than on a stage, right? So to me that was, and obviously everything that we're talking about is investing and return on investing. And so when we decided to grow the platform beyond friends and family, every step of the way, whether it's investing in technology and now people, has really become critical. And so when you expressed the interest in coming down and meeting, I said, absolutely. Right?
Hope I didn't catch you flat-footed on that.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. I mean, in fact,
I love the engagement.
we love this just because it's not a story that's told. You know, our door is always open. We say that, but not everybody makes the time to be able to come down there. It's awesome. I didn't have any script. I told the guys, I said, Boris is coming down. He's going to be a prospective investor. Just treat him, no scripts, no anything, and hopefully you found that.
Absolutely. No, great conversations with everyone on the team, and hopefully my questions along the way weren't too naive or too annoying or too anything, and it was super informative, and you've got an amazing team here, Sergio.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Anything else you want to share?
No, happy to be here, and this is a lot of fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Boris.
Thanks very much.
All right.